guys, I'm going to do this problem with synthetic division. And the most important thing about synthetic division, there's two things that are important. Well, actually three. The first thing is that you have to set it up correctly. You have to make sure that we have every coefficient represented. So we have an x third, x second, x1, and x to the 0. So it's all represented. So I'm just going to take the coefficients of those. So we have a 1, negative 15, and a 65, and a negative 60. Since all of the variables are represented, I'm going to just take the coefficients, and I'm just going to write it like this. And then I'm going to put a little box right here. I'm going to take the divisor, take the constant term, and change its sign. So it's a negative 7, so now it becomes a positive 7 right here. Skip a space, put my bar. Okay, the second thing that you have to remember is how to actually do the operation. Okay, so the very first thing that we do is we bring down the first term, 1, and then we multiply 7 times 1, so we get 7, and then we add negative 15 with 7, so we end up with a negative 8. Negative 8 times 7, what is negative? What's 8 times 7? 56. It's a negative 56. 65 minus 56, because you add the two terms up, is a positive 9. 9 times 7. 9 times 7 is a 63. It's a positive 63. And so our last term is a 3. The third thing that you have to remember is you started out with an x to the third, and you divided by an x. And so you're going to start, your quotient is going to start with x to the second. And so we can do x to the second and an x plus, and guys, this last term right here ends up becoming your divisor. And so our answer is x squared minus 8x plus 9 plus 3 over x minus 7. And so that is your final answer. And so number 1, remember to fill in all of the holes and setting it up. And then remember the operation, bring it down, multiply with these two, and then write it here, add these two, bring it down, multiply, add, multiply, add. And then understanding that since we divided x to the third with x, we start with an x to the second. And so that's our final answer. And good job, guys.